We begin at 5 with breaking news on the recent arson of a church in North Providence. I'm Shannon Heggie.
And I'm Kim Kalunian. The U.S. Attorney held a press conference about the arrest of a suspect just moments ago with a shocking revelation.
12 News reporter Jake Holter joins us live in studio with what we've learned. Jake?
Well, Shannon and Kim, while recovering evidence, investigators discovered notebooks and writings at the home of 35-year-old Kevin Colantonio that are explicitly hateful. Take a listen.
Quote, burn churches down to the ground, quote, hunt them down, gun everyone down who isn't white, and other phrases expressing animus towards racial and religious groups.
The U.S. Attorney describing alleged writings by the suspect. According to documents filed in U.S. District Court in Providence, it is alleged that 35-year-old Kevin Colantonio of North Providence set several fires outside of Shiloh Gospel Temple shortly after midnight on Sunday. An affidavit obtained by 12 News says the woman who called 911 to report the fire saw a man holding a gas can and, quote, walking back and forth near the rear of the building looking at the flames. North Providence firefighters knocked down the fire, but not before there was, quote, significant damage to the building, according to the affidavit. No injuries were reported. Police said the investigation led them to a gas station less than half a mile away on Mineral Spring Avenue, where an employee told investigators that a man had walked in with a gas can just before midnight and bought $10 worth of gasoline and a lighter. Investigators found the suspect on the gas station surveillance footage. Then they were able to track his movements using video from homes and businesses between there and the church.
To the clergy and the parishioners of the Shiloh Gospel Temple, let me say this. I cannot imagine how you must feel at this profound violation of what is and is meant to be a place of refuge and a place of worship. To have its sacred precincts violated by fire and hatred mere hours before your congregation and your community was to have gathered for Sunday worship is an intolerable violation.
And Cunha says this is an ongoing investigation and additional charges may be filed. The pastors at the church weren't available to speak today to 12 News, but they told us they will be hosting a news conference tomorrow. Reporting live in studio, Jake Holter, 12 News.
First, breaking news, the U.S. Attorney says he would, quote, not be surprised to see more charges against the man now accused of setting fire to a North Providence church last weekend.
He and the North Providence police chief held a news conference just a short time ago about the allegations against Kevin Colantonio and what investigators say they found when they searched his apartment.
12 News reporter Jake Holter tells us what we've learned about the suspect. Jake?
Well, Shannon and Kim, federal and local investigators allege that 35-year-old Kevin Colantonio of North Providence used gasoline to light several fires outside Shiloh Gospel Temple Ministries on Charles Street after midnight on Sunday. U.S. Attorney Zachary Cunha says writings collected from Colantonio's home paint a sinister picture.
Quote, burn churches down to the ground, quote, hunt them down, gun everyone down who isn't white, and other phrases expressing animus towards racial and religious groups.
U.S. Attorney Zachary Cunha describing writings discovered in the suspect's home. An affidavit obtained by 12 News says the woman who called 911 to report the fire saw a man holding a gas can and, quote, walking back and forth near the rear of the building looking at the flames. Police said the investigation led them to a gas station less than half a mile away where an employee told investigators that a man had walked in with a gas can just before midnight and bought $10 worth of gasoline and a lighter. The affidavit says a gas station employee recognized the suspect as a regular customer. Police were able to identify him after finding he had stopped to buy a coffee using a bank card several days before the fire. Investigators found the suspect on the gas station surveillance footage, then were able to track his movements using video from homes and businesses between there and the church. Cunha commended North Providence first responders for their quick action.
Had they not acted as swiftly and surely as they did, there is every indication that the damage to this house of worship would have been catastrophic.
Cunha says this is an ongoing investigation and more charges may be leveled against Colantonio. Authorities believe there is no ongoing threat to the church.
Was there to ensure the congregation that we're going to do whatever we can, try to bring this to a head at the time, and we've proven that, but also to make sure that everyone feels safe and comfortable as to utilizing that facility.
Now, the pastors at the church weren't available to speak today, but told 12 News they will be hosting a news conference tomorrow. For now, reporting live in studio, Jake Holter, 12 News.